purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to shoshoneglass.com. Go Wildcats! welcome and happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Wildcats live from Andrews Gymnasium, Kellogg High School. In for a little bit of non-league action again here tonight between the Kellogg Wildcats and the visiting Lakeside Knights. Not just your Lakeside Knights, your state champion defending Lakeside Knights, chock full of seniors. And we just got to hear the starting lineups, and we are just about here to tip off. I am Simon for Kellogg Wildcats Live. We've got Kayla Monroe up in the K-Wall booth. We have officially kept the name the K-Wall booth as a tribute to George White and Paul Robinson, as the Wildcats get a successful defensive series here, only to turn the ball over. As I was saying, Lakeside Knights, state champions with a bevy of their team returning, and they are senior laden. They've got 4 seniors on the floor tonight to start the game versus just 1 for the Cats, that being Logan Jerome. So we've got our work cut out for us tonight, Wildcat fans. Welcome, Lakeside fans. I believe the Lakeside Knights have only lost a single game so far this year, and it's not surprising, and they beat up on some IML teams as well. So divisions be darned. Lakeside not afraid to go up against the bigger schools, and of course, if you're a state champion, you shouldn't be. Right now, both teams having a little bit of trouble finding the net. Wildcats particularly, but maintain possession with some offensive rebound there as Colby drives the lane, decides against the jumper in the paint. Again, welcome Wildcats Live, wildcatslive.org. Glad you're joining us. We got a little bit bigger crowd tonight, which is great to see. We've got some good basketball on tap for you tonight. These are 2 teams, Wildcats looking to get back on the right track after a couple of tough road losses. And your Lakeside Knights just ready to keep rolling. KJ with the penetration there, and that's Tanner for 3, no good. Rebound to Day Higgins. He's wasting no time. Transition game for Lakeside, of course, is there. This is a quick bunch. Disciplined, quick, and athletic. Little take to the basket there by, I believe that was Vander Brown. Yeah, that was Vander Brown. Little take to the basket, and the ball must have gone off his leg after the deflection. I was surprised that was Kellogg ball, but it must have had an extra carom there. Wildcats break the press easily. See if they can establish anything. Ripley's just going to go right after it. Liked what he saw, and turns out to be a great decision. Just came off the JV game where the Wildcat boys came away victorious. So we will have Ripley Luna here at the line, sophomore, shooting 2. A little short on that one. Your starters, again, if you are just joining us for the Lakeside defending state champion Lakeside Knights. Number 1, Vander Brown. He's the lone non-senior right now. Jasper Aguan, senior. Day Higgins, senior. Jason Hall, senior. And Christopher Matt, senior. And they've got size, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys have the entire package. They play good team basketball. They're well coached, and that is a recipe for success. Wildcats with a 1-0 lead here, playing some pretty good defense. Nice pump fake there by Colby. He wants it back, just didn't get it back in time to get a 3. So far, Wildcats being pretty patient. I believe this is the second time these teams have faced off. Wildcats went south to play the Lakeside Knights earlier and went down. It was a I think it was a 20-plus point deficit, but I think it was pretty competitive throughout 3 quarters. I did not get to see the 4th quarter as the video feed froze up. Little turnover there by the Wildcats. No change of lineup yet. Man-to-man for the Wildcats. Nice little curl cut there by 35. That's Christopher Matt. Smart basketball play there. What you're going to see here with your Lakeside Knights, too, is in addition to their size and athleticism, the basketball IQ, it's good. I mean, these guys just have played together. you're not gonna see like one superstar just take over. Although they are talent heavy, they will play together, and you're gonna have to play your best ball to beat these guys. And I think Kellogg knows that. Kellogg is capable. They are just gonna need to play their best ball. There's Brown with a little cut underneath, and it's good. Wildcats looking to push. Not such a good decision there on the back end as Christopher Matt gets a piece of that, as well as, I'm not sure, that might have been Hall. Wildcats just really struggling to transition here, looking for fast looks, and I think that's the strength of this Lakeside team. They get back in transition really well, so I think the Wildcats are going to have to look at something in more of a half-court traditional set, because you're not going to get these Lakeside Knights out of position. So something like this. There's KJ for three from the corner. KJ from the trumpet section for three. 4-4. Wildcats, Knights locked up. Good look there by KJ, and he knocked it down. Didn't even hesitate. You like to see that. Nice rebound there by Logan Jerome, the senior for the Wildcats. He does a lot of work down there in the paint. A lot of the dirty work Logan does. Nice little back pick there. Logan just kind of sealed his man, and Colby takes it to the rack. All of a sudden, it's a 5-0 Kellogg run, and we've got a 6-4 ball game. Brown's going to set things up. He's got a little back cut there. That was Avon. Avon, with the pressure of the Wildcats, chose to go back door. Wasn't able to gather himself. It's going to be another turnover there for Lakeside. So far, Andrews Gym proving to be a nice home court welcome for the Wildcats. Into the game is Froelich. Of course, if we can get a chance, it's always, as I'm doing these games solo, there always seem to be the most fast-paced games right out of the gate. Not a complaint, just a challenge. Wildcats not able to get those two shots to go. Nice offensive rebounds. They've had trouble getting the buckets to drop in the paint. They did the same thing on the road against Priest River as Lakeside answers with two. It's now a 6-6 ball game. Again, no surprise, Lakeside back in transition. Froelich's gonna try the baseline though. Froelich able to get Day Higgins there with the shot fake and gets a little bit of baseline penetration. That's gonna be Wildcats underneath. Wildcats seem to have adjusted. They went for the kill those first couple of press breaks and were unsuccessful. They've kind of done a little intermediate early set, and with some success, unable to convert there. 6-6. We got about 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's been a track meet, folks. Christopher Mack, just a nice, that's just incredible right there. It's a nice little baseline move, nice and smooth. Textbook off the backboard, old school, using the glass, like to see it. And now Lakeside up 8-6. Nice little take there by Logan Jerome. I think he anticipated contact. That was Jason Hall. He's got size, though. He's 6'3" with some reach. And he was not going to allow that penetration into the paint. And there is Vander Brown, maybe getting a little bit ahead of himself. Looks like we have a timeout here. We're just addressing a couple of technical, I don't know if I'd call them technical difficulties, just a couple of challenges. There's Coach Monroe up in the booth. Shout out to Coach Kayla Monroe, assistant and one of the most valuable golf coaches a program could have. She has volunteered to run camera up in the K-Wall booth tonight, so I could have both production guys down here in the booth. 6-8, Wildcat ball. Hopefully, I'm sure Coach Martin was able to make a quick adjustment there and a few probably timely reminders to his team. That was a deep pull by Colby. And Kellogg does not like the call of Lakeside ball there. I did not get to see it. It was down here right underneath me. I was watching Colby's follow through. He did look like he expected that to go in. It's 6-8. That's, so far, this is not a terrible pace if you are the Wildcats. Because these Lakeside Knights, they'll put it on you if you're not careful. They'll score in bunches, and it's now 6-10. Wildcats need to be careful here. There's Wolf right there. Jerome gets rid of it in time. And there's Froelich, again with the quick take. And number 22, Jason Hall, will pick up his second foul. Didn't quite seem to agree with that call. He didn't. A little bit surprised at that, but Hall's got some quickness. Wildcats still same lineup as they went into the timeout with Froelich, and there is Hall's going to get a break. In will come Quincy Hall, so one Hall for another. Wildcats looking to exploit this Lakeside defense. 6-10. Wildcats coming off of 2 brutal IML losses on the road. Tough way to start out your season at Bonners and at Priest River. Those are 2 tough road trips. After beating Priest River by 20-plus points in the Silver Valley tournament, the Spartans came back and avenged that with a 20-plus point victory of their own. So that's pretty rare. I've not seen that in a while, where one team beats the other by 20 and then loses by 20 plus the next time. That's quite a swing. Wildcats looking to be content here with one shot if they can manage it, but Lakeside looks like they're going to ratchet up that pressure a little bit. 2-3 zone extended. Looks like the Wildcats are going to need maybe somebody in the middle of that zone at the free throw line extended or at the free throw line, depending on where the ball is. We'll see if Coach Mike Martin goes to that. There's Froelich again with the take. Impressed tonight so far with Luke Froelich. Body control and knowing when his defender has overcommitted, and he's had 3 drives tonight to the basket. And although they haven't all produced points, they've at least produced fouls, and in this case, perhaps fouls and points. Not able to get the first one to drop. That was the other thing. The Wildcats missing so many free throws and short points in the paint at Priest River. Credit to Priest River. They played a great game as well. So as Vander Brown with the near half-court heave, we've got a 10-6 ball game, and we are going to take a break. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. A fervent Kellogg Wildcat supporter based in the heart of the historic Silver Valley and North Idaho, NASCO Industrial Services and Supply delivers world-class materials and service to the world's top mining and industrial operations. NASCO Industrial Service and Supply is a full-service agency including logistics, procurement support, and construction, built to serve the industries that make modern life possible. Day in, day out, they propel many of the world's largest industrial and mining companies to meet their production and financial milestones. Wildcats Live and Wildcat Activities thank NASCO Industrial Services and Supply for their support. Visit them online at nissglobal.com or call 208-783-0361. Go Wildcats! And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Wildcats Live. Simon Miller here, wildcatslive.org. Wildcats and Knights. Great game so far. And really just impressed with, just continue. Every time I watch this Lakeside team, I'm just impressed with how they play ball, how they hustle, how they play together as a team. It's no doubt it's really just not a surprise that these guys are state champions. And I believe they have one loss this year. Again, we were talking about that earlier, and that was to another 2A, very, very traditional power, as a little miscommunication there with Lakeside and a quick turnover. Uncharacteristic, but they lost to St. Mary's, and I think that's been it. And St. Mary's is legit this year too. Not that they aren't legit other years, but I'm looking for St. Mary's to make another deep run into the state tournament, as well as a possible repeat for this Lakeside team. So Wildcats not getting any kind of break tonight after 2 tough road games. But I don't think they need a break. I think they need a stiff challenge. And there's Ripley with a nice little 15-footer, nothing but the bottom of the net. And it's 8-10. And that's a great post move there by, nice little pass and post position by Higgins. Nice assist. And as we get rolling here, Wildcats, there's just very little downtime. Of course, if you watch the Kellogg Priest River game, that's going to stay Kellogg ball. You watch the Priest River game, Braden Hoffman, you know, if you're a coach, you just love it when one of your players takes a charge, and it just energizes your team and it fires everything up. But Braden took a charge in Priest River, and it energized the team, but it also deflated the team at the same time. There's Colby with a 3, no good. Rebound Higgins. And he sustained a pretty significant concussion and had trouble just getting off the floor. And we'd like to, as we get going here, or as we have an opportunity here, I'd like to read an update on Braden's status, because I have permission from his parents, and because they're just ardent, lifelong Wildcat supporters. And we're missing Braden here tonight. Nice job there by Logan. Again, he works hard for the money, ladies and gentlemen. Logan Jerome doing work down in the paint here on the north end. And he's going to have a chance to complete the 3-point play to get the Wildcats back within 1. As we even have a student cheering section here tonight, as per new rules via the Idaho State Governor and the reopening efforts. 12-11 here. Wildcats hanging tough with the defending state champion, Lakeside Knights. And I believe that was Day Higgins with the tape. He's got this, not deceptive, he's just got some quicks for a 6'8" senior. He can get to the rack, as he showed there. Anyway, this is from Braden's mom, Stacy Hoffman. I'd like to thank the varsity team, coaches, friends, family, and staff, and Wildcat fans who have called, texted, and messaged us to check on Braden after his very scary injury in Priest River Saturday night. We feel very blessed. It has not been as near as serious as it initially looked like it might be. He still has a nasty headache and is at home resting following concussion protocol. He will continue to be monitored closely by his doctors and parents. It's terrifying to watch. We owe a special thanks to Dr. Reed, who came onto the floor and advised us on his condition and made sure he was stable to leave the gym. There's a deep 3 and a rebound by Colby. Wanted a call there. Day Higgins has other ideas, and now Lakeside will push. And it's out of bounds. We will say continue. Thank you so much, Dr. Reed. As any true athlete would, Braden's first question when he became more alert was, did they call the charge? You better believe they called the charge, Braden, and your teammates are playing courageously tonight, and I believe that's a little bit of a carryover from the energy you created with that charge. And we wish you the best to get better, and we just thank Tom and Stacy for their support. They are lifelong and consistent just supporters of Wildcat athletics. And Braden, just rest up and get well, because we're going to need you, buddy, when we continue the season and more into league play. So thank you for the update there, Stacy Hoffman. And nice Wildcat get well from us here at Wildcats Live. As we stay here during this timeout, we will talk a little bit more about the Wildcats, who have gone to 0-2 in the Intermountain League, which is a new position for them, going down or going up north, falling to Bonners Ferry early on, and then recently to Priest River. So the Intermountain League, as of last year, has flipped, and we now have the Priest River Spartans and the Bonners Ferry Badgers in first place, and the Wildcats and the Timberlake Tigers, who will be here on Friday, down and tied for I guess you would call it fourth. So tied for first and tied for fourth. No middle ground here. I guess you could introduce tiebreakers, but not a traditional spot you're normally seeing the Wildcats in, but it's early on in the season and anything can happen. And we all know that what's important is playing good basketball come districts. So here comes Lakeside facing this Kellogg 1-2-2, not the Kellogg traditional 2-2-1. And that was Vander Brown. Looked like just going to the basket with ease out of that press breaker. But of course, we've talked about this. Sometimes the goal of the press is to force a quick shot or an uncharacteristic shot, and that is just what the Wildcats did. And so it's 14-11. And we're here in the second quarter with about 5 minutes to go. Wildcats looking to get back on track here at Andrews, which has typically been a friendly place for Wildcat basketball over the years and decades. So we will see if they can come up with, I'd call this an upset, because even though this Lakeside group is from a smaller division, these guys can play. I don't believe the bank is open, but we're going to go extended hours tonight as Colby hits a 3 off the bank. I'm not sure he called that or not. They're going to call it anyway. 14-14, Wildcats and Knights locked again. Of course, this game was pretty competitive throughout most of the time in Lakeside, as that's Higgins uncharacteristically missing a short little shot in paint there. KJ in danger of getting trapped there, dribbles out wisely. Wildcats trying to attack that 2-3 extended. Going short corner here with Groves, and there's your high post flash. That opens up your short corner. See if Groves can do something with it, and he does. Smart play. Looks like he got called for travel. Was a good idea, though, by Groves. I like the idea. I like the high-low look that Coach Martin has to attack that 2-3 zone. It just didn't develop after that, but that's the way you attack that. Short corner and free throw line. That was almost a travel there by number 3 of Blonde. Looks like we're gonna get a foul here. Our longtime ref and NIC baseball coach Paul Manzardo. He has had his fair share of reffing. It looks like Ben Allen and I believe that's Mr. Flock is our third referee. I didn't get that official list earlier. There's Logan Jerome with a tough take, and he gets the kind bounce. And you gotta give that guy a reward once in a while. He's just such a hard worker. He deserves a couple of those to go down. They did not drop in Priest River. So the Wildcats, if you believe in such, they are due for some good shooters karma here. There's the drive and dish, and there's Day-Day Higgins. He's gonna try a 3. That wasn't even close. Ball remains with Lakeside, though, and we're gonna get a little shot of energy off the bench from Froelich now. 16-14 Wildcats. Out of bounds underneath here for Lakeside. Go with the stack and then just kind of a perimeter reversal. Sometimes you'll see that go back to the shooter in the corner. They're going to attack on the block, though, with Day-Day. And he is too hard off the block, and they're going to get Kellogg. Or no, that was great position by Rip. And that's going to be a foul on Lakeside. So off of the Higgins miss, so that's 2 misses from Higgins there down deep in the paint. Wildcats capitalized by crashing the offensive boards, and Ripley's going to get a chance to extend the Wildcat lead even further here. Wildcats in the bonus for the rest of the half. Nice stroke there by Rip. 17-14. second one good by Rip. 18-14 Wildcats. Great second quarter so far by the Wildcats. Defense has been solid. Of course, good defense can create misses and turnovers, just as that did. Pressure by Froelich, and the cleanup again by the workhorse, Logan Jerome. And there's Rip with the driving dish to Colby. Colby didn't like what he saw, and I believe they're going to call a travel there. Not sure, I didn't see the motion on that, but that's really the only thing I can think of. So Wildcats give it right back instead of extending their lead to 6. Lakeside, not their traditional opportunities here in transition, so Wildcats making them play half court. Of course, Higgins' strength is, and that, I mean, you can tell those just typically drop for Higgins. They're not dropping tonight. Wildcats need to take advantage. They will go to their half-court set against this 2-3 extended. You can see they've got the floater there in Ripley. Ripley's trying to occupy some defenders there and maybe pull those guards down. There's our short corner is Jerome. Skip pass. Colby for 3. No good, but guess who? Logan Jerome keeps it alive to Froelich. Froelich is just working hard, trying to get something done among the trees down there. And they wanted to travel. And I think he may have gotten away with that there, but there was contact, and the contact may have caused the travel. So Froelich will go to the line with the chance to extend the Wildcat lead. (18-14). Oh, what a back cut there by Jason Hall, and I think that Froelich tried to draw the charge there, not able to get there in time, and initiated the contact, and that's going to be a counted basket plus, or as we say, and 1. And so Jason Hall's going to get a chance to complete the three-point play and bring the Lakeside Knights back to within 1. So it's like a heavyweight fight here tonight between these two teams. Both teams working hard on the defensive end and the rebounding end right there as Higgins just about gets the ball pickpocketed from Jerome. Ripley takes it aggressively to the hoop. Higgins in transition, he's going to get fouled. So, yeah, you can just tell both of these teams just want to take it right at one another, and that's just a recipe for some up and down the court here. I'm tired and I'm not even down there. Day-Day Higgins, the 6'8" senior, will go to the line for the Lakeside Knights. Or they're going to say it was on the floor. It's going to be underneath. You can watch this little back pick and then and a roll. Watch Higgins try to get open there. Great job by Colby Luna. Giving up a couple inches, but then forgets about Higgins, and Higgins is left open down there. Initially, great job on the set by Colby, but he had to leave Higgins to provide support up top, and they just exploited the Wildcats there, 18-18. Wildcats looking to find a way to crack this zone. There's some quick hands. That's going to be a travel. Paul Manzardo all over that one right there. Logan Jerome has been just a sniper from the three-point line the last couple games. He tried the shot fake there and maybe took it off before the dribble, and Manzardo was having none of that. Travel, another turnover for the Wildcats. They're fortunate to be in a tie game here with those turnovers. There's some hustle getting on the floor with the Wildcats. Higgins comes up with it, drives and dishes to basically nobody, but it's picked up by Aguan, and he misses the 3. Here's the Wildcats in transition, and let me tell you something. This young man, Luke Froelich, is having himself a game tonight. He may not have 10 points or 12 points or or 8 or 9 rebounds, but he's getting to the rack and he's causing or creating fouls here by this Lakeside Knights team, and they are in some foul trouble. That's the 3rd foul for number 22, Jason Hall. He's going to have to be careful. That'll be impactful even in the second half. If you've got 2, I mean, I'm sitting you if you've got 2 late in the first half. So he picks up that 3rd. That's huge. Luke Froelich really showing some basketball IQ here tonight. Like to see this young man turning the corner here as far as basketball. He's always had the athleticism and the skill. It's really cool to see him putting that together tonight. Discipline-wise, he is a scary player if he gets going. Lakeside, probably the last possession. Oh, and that was Ripley. Ripley thought he had him picked clean, or that's Colby. And they're going to call the foul instead. And that foul's going to go on KJ. So split the 2 defenders there, 12.4 seconds. Lakeside probably going to hold for 1 here. Or not, as quick 3-pointer there by number 21, Quincy Hall, in for Jason Hall. Wildcats not able to pull that rebound down, so Lakeside's going to get another crack at this. I'd be watching Day-Day Higgins here if I were the Wildcats, as well as protecting the paint, because he will find a way to get open. There it is. No good. And so far, Kellogg Wildcats come out with purpose and discipline, and this Lakeside Knight team may be a little bit shell-shocked here in the first half. Low-scoring affair, defensive battle. Wildcats up top, 2018. We will take a break, as well as the players, and we will be right back after some words from our sponsors. Thanks for watching us here at Wildcats Live. We will be right back after halftime. A fervent Kellogg Wildcat supporter based in the heart of the historic Silver Valley and North Idaho, NASCO Industrial Services and Supply delivers world-class materials and service to the world's top mining and industrial operations. NASCO Industrial Service and Supply is a full-service agency including logistics, procurement support, and construction, built to serve the industries that make modern life possible. Day in, day out, they propel many of the world's largest industrial and mining companies to meet their production and financial milestones. Wildcats Live and Wildcat Activities thank NASCO Industrial Services and Supply for their support. Visit them online at nissglobal.com or call 208-783-0361. Go Wildcats! Located at 6600 North Government Way, ACI Northwest is the premier heating, cooling, and electrical company in the area. With more than 85 years of experience, they provide their customers with total home comfort and complete peace of mind. They do this through their commitment to professionalism and a written, unconditional, 1-year, money-back satisfaction guarantee on all residential installations. Call ACI Northwest today for excellent heating, air conditioning, and electrical services. The crew at ACI want to remind people that this time of year, furnace maintenance is important to ensure the longevity of your equipment and to avoid the nuisance of expensive breakdowns on the coldest days of the year. Ask how to save 20% on your maintenance and or repairs. Go Wildcats! Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, They have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to shoshoneglass.com. Go Wildcats! From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live. And we're back, everybody, just in time here. Second half getting underway here at Andrews Gymnasium. Jacobs Gulch. There's the quick flash by Jerome again. He's working hard down there. Nice look there from Tanner. And the Wildcats out of the gate with a quick 2. You couldn't have asked for a better start here in the second half. There's the pocket pick by Ripley, coast to coast with the left, and just got probably anticipated a little bit of a shot block there. Little too hard off the backboard. That could have been huge for the Wildcats. Instead, Day comes back, and that's a 4-point turnaround right there. That could have been 24-18. Instead, it's 22-20. That was a great way to start the half there by the Wildcats. Ripley just not able to capitalize on that layup. Again, Logan Jerome doing work. 2 more to the Wildcats, 24-20. Looks like Coach Mike Martin has found something that he likes, and it involves his reliable senior, Logan Jerome, who has come alive offensively. Just arrived there on the help side a little too late. Lakeside also going to their strength with Day Higgins, and he's not wasting any time. 24-22. Wildcats again go to the well for the 3rd time, and Lakeside able to frustrate Logan there, but not a bad percentage. 2 out of 3 times getting points, and that time just some good defense there by Lakeside. I'll take that if I'm a Kellogg fan. Little extended pressure there in a trap by Tanner and Colby. Wildcats going to a zone here. We'll see if they're able to maintain rebounding integrity, and they have. Colby with the push to Tanner. Tanner penetration, and there's Logan. Hello. Everybody get on Logan Jerome's back. He's ready to take the Wildcats here into the 3rd quarter. That's 6 straight points for Jerome, and it's 26-22 for the Wildcats, with the lead extended to 4 points here. Day Higgins on the post, and there's Logan Jerome came down with that rebound, and that went off a Lakeside player. They wanted that call to go the other way. They tried. That's a great rebound right there, even though it wasn't clean. That's going to give the Wildcats the ball. Let me tell you guys something right here. Logan Jerome has, I mean, it's not a coming out party for him because he's been here, but he's making his presence felt even more right now, attacking that zone. Maybe Mike Martin, I mean, not maybe, I'm sure he and his coaching staff said, listen, guys, we got to attack, and we have the guys to do it. And they are doing it so far. A little bit of a lazy pass by Tanner. He gets away with it with hustle. And the Wildcats will retain possession. I like the look. It's just that you can't throw lazy passes. Again, there's another lazy pass. You can't throw lazy passes against this Lakeside team. They will make you pay for it. So Jason Hall comes down. He's able to frustrate the Wildcats there, and almost Wildcats able to get it back, but out of bounds instead underneath to Lakeside. As I was saying before, you can't throw lazy halfway passes against this Lakeside team. They're too quick, they're too smart, and they play too hard. All these passes have to be precise. We need ball fakes. You need shot fakes. You need sharp cuts. You need good targets. You just can't float the ball here. As there's a 3-pointer by number 3, that's Aguan. Luke Froelich doing some work down there, and that looks like it's going to be a foul on the Wildcats. That's going to go on Froelich. Still a 4-point ball game here, just about almost halfway point. Oh, Day Higgins with the flash there, and he got the Wildcats off their feet there and gets fouled hard. He's going to get 2. Boy, maybe it was on the ground. That was on the ground. With the shot fake, he just hadn't started his shot back up and just got bombarded by the Paratrooper Club. I think Coach Two Teeth wants a shooting foul there. they're calling it on the ground. There's Day, 22, or Hall, 22 with a, I thought that was a 3. It was a 3. 26-25 now. Mid-range jumper there from Froelich, no good. Nice hustle play to get it back. No need to hurry here if you're the Wildcats. Take advantage of, I'm gonna go back to some of the coaching I did with Coach Steve Borgard. And he would always just yell possession, possession. Every possession in the basketball game is important. And that possession call was just a reminder. Attack if it's there, but if not, give that, or take advantage of the possession. It's not a time ball. There's Jerome for 3. Oh, that looks good. He's confident with the ball. I'll take that heat check from Jerome anytime. And that's gonna be Wildcat ball. I think Hall's gonna be surprised here that that ball went back to Kellogg. Coach Manzardo has pointed, oh, he pointed the other way. He pointed to the south twice, but he must have been saying black ball. So I was going off of the initial direction of the possession point, and it's 26-25 here. Wildcats with the lead still. There's a pocket picked again, and if Froelich can finish this, that's huge for the Wildcats, 28-25. Lakeside also can't be careless with the ball because these Wildcats, I think, have just had about enough and are playing defense at another level tonight. Oh, there's Hall again. That's back-to-back. That's 5 points in a row for Hall. Nice little kiss off the glass. 28-27. You know, this really is a pretty good matchup, aside from, Froelich. I gotta tell you guys, I have watched Luke Froelich play a lot of basketball, and something's clicking for him tonight. He has figured something out, and that's great to see. And of course, Hall is gonna try to continue his streak there and just barely misses. There's Christopher Mack, not taking a lot of shots. Day-Day Higgins, kind of a desperation throw off the ground, able to get that to drop. Of course, why not? This has just been a back and forth game so far. Wildcats definitely playing better defense than they have the last couple games. And the match, it's just a good matchup, and I'm not sure what they're gonna call on that. I think it was a moving screen or a push. Coach Mike Martin doesn't like it. I can't blame him a bit. That didn't look like much of anything out on the perimeter there, but that's the call, and that's what you live with and you play on. And if you're a player, you play through it. Except for Wildcats are gonna have to do something about Jason Hall, who is gonna probably need a heat check here. That's his 8th point here in the third quarter. Nice job there, taking it right back at him. There is Colby. We're tied at 32. Somebody's got to find number 22, Jason Hall. And there he is again, in space. Takes it to the rack and gets fouled. And I just can't figure out after 8 straight points why they're leaving him alone out there. But they made him earn it this time, at least when he went to the basket, they fouled him. Jason Hall, such a role player, just so quick and rebounds and plays defense and can score. Just an invaluable guy, good size, 6'3". Into the game, number 21, Quincy Hall, giving number 35, Christopher Matt, the senior, the 6'3" senior, a little bit of a break. The Lakeside Knights have the weight of their players in here. I'm not sure why. But I was looking at those numbers, and it's good to know, I guess, but there's a nice little juke there by Ripley. Couldn't get it to drop, and Tanner's got to get his 2 cents in there. He's going to get called for the foul. I like the hustle, but you're just very rarely ever going to get that second chance after the other team has secured the rebound. But A little bit of a run here by Lakeside. They are now up by 2 after being down as many as 4. Felt like it could have been 6. Wildcats just weren't able to capitalize and push it. Day-Day Higgins going to go to work again, and he's not missing that little mid-range jumper like he was in the first half. And it is now a 4-point game for the Lakeside Knights. Be careful here, Wildcats. Look for a possible timeout here if we're empty, if we come up empty here, or a turnover. But I like giving it to your senior and letting him say, we're okay. I'm going to settle this down. 2 points there, right back by Logan Jerome. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. 2-point game, Lakeside Kellogg. Both teams going right at each other all game. Oh, there's Hall again, not able to get it. Vander Brown with the rebound. Wildcats had an opportunity there, but to no avail. Offensive rebound by Brown, and it's 38-34. See if the Wildcats hold here. Looks like they are going to, with Ripley at point, asking for a pick. KJ with the roll. Colby tried to get something going there to no avail. Now the Lakeside Knights are going to have a chance to go up by 6 with a possession. 5 seconds, plenty of time. Especially when you've got quickness like this, and guess who they're going to have shoot it? Oh man, Wildcats dodged a bullet there as Jason Hall's jumper goes in and out. Just like that, the half started 2018. It was a 2-point Wildcat lead. Now we are at 38-34. Wildcats outscored their 2014, and the lead is 4 for Lakeside. We'll be back after a word from a few of our sponsors. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. Located at 6600 North Government Way, ACI Northwest is the premier heating, cooling, and electrical company in the area. With more than 85 years of experience, they provide their customers with total home comfort and complete peace of mind. They do this through their commitment to professionalism and a written, unconditional, 1-year, money-back satisfaction guarantee on all residential installations. Call ACI Northwest today for excellent heating, air conditioning, and electrical services. The crew at ACI want to remind people that this time of year, furnace maintenance is important to ensure the longevity of your equipment and to avoid the nuisance of expensive breakdowns on the coldest days of the year. Ask how to save 20% on your maintenance and/or repairs. Go Wildcats! We are back here, ladies and gentlemen. We are buckled up and ready to go here in this 4th quarter. I tell you what, calling these games solo is a workout in and of itself. And there's Colby with the steal. If he can finish. Oh, and there's another bunny missed by the Wildcats. Just unfortunate on those steals, and they are lucky Jason Hall took too many steps there. Wildcats just, this happened in Priest River too. They're just so close to breaking a game open and creating momentum and missing the breakaway layups. Not sure, just maybe too much adrenaline, too much strength going into their basket. No idea what that was. That's a turnover. Lucky to not get a foul there. Groves saves the day. Oh no, I don't like this at all. I don't like, oh boy. This is just chaos right now. Anyway, as I'm trying to say, doing this game with one person on the mic, it's a challenge in and of itself. Throw in the pace of the game, and wow, I need to take a 20-second or 30-second timeout. Man, Wildcats hanging by a thread here. I mean, they're right in this ball game, but last 2 or 3 possessions have just been helter-skelter with no points. Here they are, though, by any means. Here they are with a chance. Gosh, I'm holding my breath on every one of these passes. And credit to the Lakeside Knights. Maybe it's just the ratcheted up defense, but man, the cardiac Kellogg kids are just putting me through the ringer right here. That's a deep three by Colby. No good. Rebound attempt by Froelich, unsuccessful, but good hustle. Here come the Knights, and you can guarantee they're going to take their time. They're going to run some offense here, and I'm going to predict Day-Day Higgins on a pick and roll and or a post play here, or a follow. Wildcats again. Another chance. There's another turnover. That's back-to-back turnovers by Lakeside. You've got to capitalize if you're Kellogg here. You can't have this many possessions without points against a team of this caliber. Yeah, you talk about the players and you talk about the energy and you talk about the accolades of the teams, and credit to the young coach Mike Martin here for the adjustments made from game one to this game. Wildcats look pretty outmatched in the second half of that matchup in Plummer Worley against Lakeside, and tonight it looks like a much more even matched game, and that's credit to Coach Mike Martin for making adjustments there for these Wildcats, for being resilient after a tough Intermountain League loss at Priest River. That ball bounced everywhere on the rim and the backboard except in the basket. It's kind of been the story of the Wildcats here the last 2 or 3 games. I expect that to change here as the season progresses. I don't expect that to last. Front of the rim there for Groves that time. I'd be surprised if the Wildcats were even at 50% from the line right now. They've struggled there so far this year. Right there, Ripley got away with a little bit of body, but it was good defense. Higgins unable to finish. Wildcats with another chance. This will be their 4th possession here with a chance to cut into that lead. So far unsuccessful. KJ's got to be careful there with those passes. He does well to pass it across the key. Wildcats reset. I like this tempo here for the Wildcats a little bit better. Seeing what's in front of them, working the ball. No reason to get super crazy right now. There's a back cut there by Colby. And wisely, or it looks like Coach Martin is going to take a timeout. Didn't like what he saw there. A little stagnant for the Wildcats, but still a nice possession there for the Wildcats. Didn't force anything. Didn't take any bad shots, and didn't turn the ball over. So we're going to take a timeout here for the Wildcats, and we at Wildcats Live are going to do the same. We'll take a quick break here. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. Welcome back. We're still here. I'm still alive. This is a good workout. I'm checking my watch here. The heart rate is good. I'm getting some good cardio here. Watching the Wildcats and the Knights go back and forth. Nice steal there by Hall. Hall has really come up big here in the second half. And if my math serves me correctly, or my record keeping, neither team has scored here in the 4th quarter. And both have had at least 4 possessions. So I'm sure both teams have regrouped. There's a nice cut there by, that's Hall again. I feel like I've called Hall's number every time down the court this second half. He has been everywhere, and I think he has 3 fouls. So kudos to him for playing the 3 fouls and being so active and productive here for the Lakeside Knights. Inbounds, looking to spring Day-Day Higgins. Luna not letting him get free during that possession. Turnover again, still no points. I think this is gonna come down to the last possession. I don't know about you guys. This does not look like any team is gonna be distancing themselves. There's a deep three. That was from Mr. Wickham's office. That's Luna, and he's fouled. He's gonna get 3 here, I think. Cardinal sin of fouling the jump shooter from the corner. The key is, or the question is Luna gonna capitalize here from the free throw line? Answer is yes, so far. That's a good trend to start. I like where we're going there with some made free throws. There's 2, definitely liking that. So if with a third in a row, it'll be the equivalent of the 3 ball going down, and that's currently a 2-point game. This will bring the Wildcats to within 1, and we will see if they can keep that defensive pressure up. Colby, perfect 3 for 3. That's good to see. There's a quick trap by the Wildcats. They're going to try to disrupt. And they're going to get the call there. That was Froelich. And it was Quincy Hall who has come off the bench. Wildcats wise to try to get him to dribble into a trap. Froelich with the quick feet. Froelich has come up huge here for these Wildcats tonight. Super encouraging to see. We talked about this. I was going to say, I called this at the beginning of the season. Froelich and Groves are your dark horses. These guys are ballers. They're going to be contributors here for the Wildcats through the rest of the season. There's KJ for 3. Just off. Guess who? Logan Jerome, and that's going to be another foul. This Wildcat crowd starting to sense that the Wildcats are just going to hang in this game, and with the hustle, I tell you what, hustle will energize a team. Just like a charge, we talked about Braden Hoffman, just like a charge, just like a big three-pointer, just hustle will ignite your crowd. I think Froelich got away with the double dribble there, and he spins backside away from Day-Day Higgins. What a game for Froelich tonight. Just playing so much above his height right now down in the paint. Here's Higgins with a high pick and roll. Quick shot there by Hall. Wildcats, KJ tried to push. That could have been huge, going up 3 for the Wildcats with 3 minutes to go. Instead, it's a turnover, and Hall gets the ball again, and he's going to be fouled. That's a hard foul. There's some sportsmanship by all the players here. It's just so aggressive and so much hustle right now. These guys are leaving it all on the court. Great game for those of you that have joined us. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. Lakeside Knights and their fans, thank you for joining us. Your defending state champ Knights playing a tough road game tonight as Jason Hall calmly puts the first free throw down off of that hard foul. Yeah, you just look back at that possession where KJ tried to go up tempo. Just turned it over instead of a 3-point possible Kellogg lead. Now they're looking at being down by 1 possibly. That's if Hall makes his, which he does. Still lots of time left. 39-40. Lakeside Knights in the lead again. Back and forth ball game. I lost track of the lead changes. Wildcats will be in the bonus, if that matters. Next foul, Wildcats will shoot free throws, so keep track of that. There's the driving dish, and there's Jerome for 3! Logan Jerome! Somebody get that guy a thermometer. He's on fire. He's scoring in bunches. Lakeside goes right back to Day-Day, but he's D'd up by Luna, Luna goes down. Looks like he tweaked his ankle. He's able to get the pass away. I thought they called the travel, but I think they're going to give the timeout to Coach Martin. Let's regroup and see. You can feel it's not anxiety. You can feel the excitement in Andrews tonight. Maybe that's just what a little bit of a student body does. We got the cheerleaders down here. They've got some people to cheer with them. We're missing the band. Maybe that's the next step. But right now, we've got enough parents and enough crowd due to this new, I guess they're not restrictions, relaxing some of those restrictions a bit. And it's good to see some student body here. We see some girls basketball players. We see some student body here for the Wildcats. Maybe that's proven to be the difference here and bringing back some Andrews magic. I'll tell you, these Wildcats believe they can win this game. And right now they're up 2 with the ball. The question will be if Kobe's ankle is okay. He looked like he went down hard. Great move by, I love the move by Coach Martin to call the timeout. I thought that they called the travel. He did get the ball away. Holy smokes. Luna's a little gimpy coming down here to inbound the ball, but he looks to be okay. It'll be Luna, Jerome, KJ, and Froelich, who has had himself a heck of a night. A little bit of pressure here by Lakeside. Looks like not terrible. Oh, I was gonna just say not terrible pressure. And right there, Vander Brown picks the pocket just like that. We're tied up. Just when I thought the pressure wasn't too intense, Wildcats turn it over, and now we are tied. And then we have Colby to the basket, dishes to guess who? His brother, or that was Ripley, dish to Colby. And Wildcats back on top. Ladies and gentlemen, I need a co-commentator. I need oxygen up here. What a game in the Panhandle. That's gotta be a charge. That's the inspiration from Braden Hoffman Froelich, who has just been huge tonight. Shout out to his teammate, Braden Hoffman, with the charge with 2 minutes to go. And Wildcats, if they can get past this pressure here, with 2 minutes, we'll have a chance to go up as many as 5, possibly 4, as Ripley clears everybody out. He says, I'll take Brown, just get out of my way. Wildcats now going into a little 1-4 set, little high-low screen, little flex cut there by KJ, and he's gonna get the call on Vander Brown. So Wildcats going to a little flex here, little high-low entry to counter the full court man of Lakeside. Interesting turn of strategic events here with both of these coaches. Wildcats on the inbound. Froelich doesn't need to force. Jerome doesn't panic. We got Colby with the take, and that was number 22, Jason Hall, went for that wraparound pickpocket, and he was successful, but it goes out of bounds. So Colby did well to protect the ball there. You know, the only way you're getting it is if you knock it out of bounds, but he did have a step. Wildcats with the 2-2 screen across. KJ's got to get out of that corner. No panic there with the Wildcats. 1:30. Again, I'm calling this an upset. 2A size Kellogg against these 1A Division I state champion Lakeside Knights. And this is what we came here for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What a rebound off this tough road loss for the Wildcats. There's Ripley keeping his dribble. Wildcats look like they're content to take this down. Ripley's gonna take it to the rack and get fouled. He's gonna go to the line for 2, and that's gonna be Brown with the foul. Wildcats can take care of, can do some major damage here if they can continue. They have had a little bit better luck the last 2 or 3 times to the line. Of course, I think it was Colby that made 3 in a row. Ripley nails the first, 45-42. Makes both, 4-point lead. Let's see what the Wildcats do here. If I'm the Wildcats, you play tough defense, but I don't want to give up. The 3 hasn't been that big of an issue here for the Wildcats. It's been mostly Higgins down deep and Hall. And if you can kind of keep somebody like that, like Ripley Luna, almost with the steal there. Hall thought about the three there and thought better of it. Time ticking down. Coach Martin just imploring for defense. Oh, that looked like another. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Froelich is having himself a ball game tonight, and I think he got there on that one too. I think that was a charge. Maybe just a little bit of contact initiated. He might have moved into him just a little bit. Again, he's going to make Christopher Matt honest on these two. He's going to have a 1-and-1. I don't think that was a shooting foul. Matt pure on the first one, so he'll get a second. We'll look to see if Coach Two Teeth calls a timeout. No, Coach Mike Martin's going to beat him to the punch. And Mike Martin is going to say, hey, on a make, here's where we're at. On a miss, here's where we're at. I like that timeout by Coach Martin. We are going to stay here. I could use the break, but I'm going to tough it out here, sports fans, because this is basketball at its finest. Both teams have just given each other their very best. Both teams have missed some shots that I think they wish they would have made, but it's just about effort. The Wildcats, they can't wait to get out of that huddle. I was going to say even at halftime, both teams at the end of halftime were over in their huddles, not taking those last few warm-up shots. They were both in their huddles like, let's get back and get going. As Coach Mike Martin and his staff just anxious to see the ending of this game. As that free throw goes up, it's no good. And Froelich, of course, comes up with the rebound. And they're gonna call a jump ball, which fortunately goes to the Wildcats. But boy, when you protect the ball like that when you're Froelich, I just think that's a foul, but they're going to go with the ball tied up with 28 seconds to go here. And so I know Coach Mike Martin drew up this press breaker, anticipating a make here for the Wildcats. And if the Wildcats can take some time off the clock here, they're going to force Lakeside to foul. They're up 2. I don't believe it's a three-point game. I believe it's 2. Or no, he missed that free throw. It is a three-point game. 11 seconds. Why is Lakeside not fouling? Boy, they let a lot of time go off the clock there. Wildcats with the chance to ice this with 7 seconds. It's already a one-possession game. And with a free throw here, that's 5 fouls by number 35, Christopher Mack. Apologies, I thought that Matt made both of those free throws. He was short on the second. Froelich grabbed the rebound, and it was a jump ball. That threw me off a little bit. It was a three-point game. I'm more confused that Lakeside didn't foul. That entire, Kellogg burned 10 seconds right there. And these Wildcats, these feisty Wildcats looking to get back here at Andrews, knocking off the defending state champion Lakeside Knights, possibly. KJ's got to take care of business here, though. 7 seconds to go. A couple free throws here would just be magnificent, KJ. First one is up, and no doubt about it, KJ with the pure stroke. Coach Mike Martin saying, get back. 4-point game now. No fouls for the Wildcats. No need to foul. Need to put some pressure on Lakeside, make them dribble it up the court. This right here will go a long way. KJ with the stroke is in and out. Maybe burns a little bit more time. Straight up here, no fouls here for the Wildcats as Hall takes a desperation shot, and your Wildcats have pulled off. I'm calling this an upset, ladies and gentlemen. Those Lakeside Knights have only lost 1 game this year, and they played a tough game here tonight, and they have now lost 2 games. They have gone down to the St. Mary's Lumberjacks and the Kellogg Wildcats. What a comeback for the Wildcats after 2 tough losses. Credit to Coach Mike Martin and his staff for a magnificent game plan. This is the most complete game I've seen these Wildcats play tonight. And we are hearing the fight song over the PA. We've got students here cheering the fight song. We've got cheerleaders. We're just missing the band, baby. But the Wildcats are back. And Logan Jerome and Luke Froelich and the rest of the gang brought it here at Andrews. and they're going to go away with a victory. That's going to be it for us. We're going to go to the alma mater. Maybe we'll stick around to see if the Wildcats, I think the Wildcats are going to go to the bench, but we're going to play the alma mater here, and we're going to stick around for that as well. Go Wildcats. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. For Wildcats Live, I'm Simon Miller for Ty Cheney and Buck Coe and Coach Kayla Monroe. Go Cats.